So, what if I told you that you've been listening to music wrong your whole life? I mean, maybe you haven't heard.
No, God!
But it's true. Or at least, that is what I was told when I heard about this thing called 432 hertz. Riley, or slash Ry guy, what the heck is that? When somebody tunes to the note A, that note in particular is tuned to a certain frequency, so that an A on this instrument is the same on that instrument. So, because of that, we can all play the same stuff and know what key we're in, and everything sounds the same and cohesive. But when you change the frequency that everything is tuned to, like 432 hertz, then everything changes and it gets a little weird. Well, for as long as you've been alive, we've all been listening on 440 hertz. Now, the first time I actually heard of 432 hertz, it was from a friend, and what they said was a little weird. I've also heard some other people talk about it, but to summarize, I've heard some weird stuff about it, such as the government is using it to maybe make us more sad, and they stopped recording in 432 hertz back in the 70s to make people more depressed so that we could be more controlled society. I don't think that's true. Maybe y'all think it's true, but I don't think it's actually true. The second thing that I've heard is that 432 hertz is the frequency of the universe, man. It is everything. That's what I've heard. I legitimately saw a guy at the Renaissance Festival in Texas, and I walked up to him. He's playing. I asked him what kind of instrument it was because it looked like a lute and something else, like a sitar at the same time. And he was like, well, part of the reason why it sounds so cool is that it's tuned to 432 hertz. And I'm not even lying. That's exactly, and he's like, it's actually the frequency of the universe. And my friend Nathan, other videos, I did another video with him. We built a guitar together. He witnessed that. He can attest to that. I'm just saying, it's real. And I guess the 432 hertz people are all hippies, and I'm not allowed because I'm not a hippie. But I'm trying to be. I'm getting there, one step at a time. All I need to do is, smoke weed. Okay, so this guitar is currently tuned in 440 hertz, and this is what an E sounds like. And this is what an E sounds like in 432 hertz. So clearly a bit lower. Now, you might be like, well, I like 432 hertz more. Well, let's be objective about this whole thing. So, quick history. All right, so in the 19th century, orchestras started creeping their pitches higher and higher for brighter sound and settled on 440 hertz. But a man named Giuseppe Verdi tried to save singers' voices and lower the tuning of orchestras to 432. This is known as the Verdi A. I'm not sure what sparked 432 hertz other than this guy. So he's the kind of ancestor of this frequency, I would assume. But really, it started to pick up pace more recently on the internets, and people believe it heals bodies and whatnot, and that it sounds better. It's the frequency of the universe. So to test this, I'm going to tune my guitar the E string. I'm going to tune the E string. And whichever I'm closest to, 432 hertz or 440, maybe is the frequency that the universe is tuned to. Who knows? Let's find out. Ooh, that's super low. Sounds great, right? Okay. Let me become one with the universe first. That's not what I'm actually going to tune it to, but that I'm summoning my chi. I like the way that sounds right there. Boom, boom, boom. That's what I'm going to go with. All right, to find out, I have it set to 432 hertz right now. I am perfectly on a D in 432 hertz. So I'm a whole step lower than I should be. Let me go up to 440. That which means we'll see which one I'm closer to. Really what's happening is because I'm 432 is already low, right? 440 is up here, and I'm in D, flat, like perfect D in 432, which means, okay, I'm a whole step below E. So I'm down here. So really, 432 is looking like the frequency of the universe right now, but I think that maybe there's only a little bit of merit to that. Maybe I just like the sound of drop D. I think it sounds cool. To test this more, the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do a recording in 440 hertz, in 432 hertz, and then you guys tell me which one you like more, 432 hertz, 440 hertz, and then what I'll also do is share that with my friends, text them, send it to them, see what they have to say, and then we'll find out what the real frequency of the universe actually is. Maybe then we'll know. Okay, so like you listen to the file, and you like 432 hertz more.
Yeah, like I can tell there's like a slight subtle difference. To me, 440 hertz seems almost more like melancholy, maybe.
First one, and I don't know why. I just like it better.
You like the first one more.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my vote is definitely 432, and the reason why. The sound is like it sounds pure, right? Like your lows hit better than your highs. On the 440, it sounds kind of tinny. It's brighter, but I guess it kind of depends on the vibe you're going for.
Okay. Which one do you prefer?
I'm going to be so honest with you. I couldn't tell the difference.
Okay.
I am like so not musically inclined.
Perfect.
Like, I like re-listened to it. Like I jumped back and forth, and I just like actually like couldn't tell the difference. But I wouldn't like.
I listened through it 3 times.
Okay.
And I thought they sounded the same. At first, I thought maybe there was a slight difference with and I preferred the second one. But then when I played it back twice, I was like, I don't know there's a difference. And I was like skipping back and forth. And that's that.
Okay, yeah, that's my preference, the 432.
432 is your preference.
Yeah.
And
It took me a while to come to that, to be fair.
so
I
why?
listened to it like 9 times.
Okay, why?
I don't know, it just feels more correct to me. I don't know how to explain it a better way than that. It's the other one, I mean, I know it's not much higher, but it feels significantly higher. And as a result, the 432 feels like moodier, which I think is a better vibe to capture with that tune. Like, it feels moodier to me. And the other one feels like it sounds more clinical.
You said that you like the first one more.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. It sounded better. It sounded more calming. It sounded relaxing. There wasn't a huge difference, but it sounded more peaceful to me.
Okay, so I guess that was the verdict. Which one did you like more? 432, 440? I don't know. Up to you. Let me know down in the comments below. Speaking of which, like, subscribe, comment. Trying to get to 1,000 subs and trying to post more content more frequently. I can hear someone approaching the door. I will kill them right now. Okay, never mind. They left. Anyways, peace out. See you guys later.